Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. As a lot of y'all know, I really like to talk about tools that I have put some mileage on and used hard for a long time. And one of those tools is right here in my Rolair AirBuddy. This little compressor is just, I believe, half a horsepower. Yeah, half a horsepower, 1 gallon air compressor. But it is one solid unit. I have put this thing well beyond its abilities. The tank date on this is 2017, so I've run this commercial use for 3 years now. Still running good. The only thing that has come off of it or failed is I've lost the little handle for the drain valve here, because the way that it sticks out in the front there, it hangs up on everything, and I'm guessing vibration loosened the nut. Anyway, that's about $8 and I'll have that going again. But recently had a little issue at a job site where I forgot my compressor and I did not realize that I had left it there. I actually showed up to do like a 10 by 10 piece of a wall where we were getting rid of some windows and just going back with vinyl siding, and it was going over some hardboard, so I was using the little impact nailer, the hand nailer, and so I just took this. This runs a little hand nailer, one of the little Bostitch or whatever brand you run, the palm nailers where you can just drive. A lot of times you use them for joist hangers and stuff like that. This has been a great little compressor to grab for any kind of a job like that. Now, if you're showing up and you're going to roof more than a doghouse, obviously you're not using this. If you're shooting siding nails and hanging LP Smart Side, something like that, you're not going to use this. But if you're showing up to run trim, you're running base, case, crown, something where you're not just, and it's only you, like as a handyman type of situation, this size right here is fantastic. You can just grab this and throw it in the front seat of your vehicle, and it just rides with you, no problem. It's nice and lightweight. Now, I don't know if it's from how long I've run this or not, but when I thought I lost this at the job site last week, I jumped online and I ordered the one I've been debating for probably a year getting, and I got the JC10 Plus. Now, the reason I've been using these Rolairs, and the reason I went with another Rolair, is I've had several DeWalt's in between, and the rolling sausage ones, the pancake ones. The pancake ones seem to last forever, or until you can't handle it with your ears anymore. So these are a little bit more expensive compressors, but they're dramatically quieter than most anything you've heard before. This one here, this new one that I bought, advertises a decibel rating of 60 decibels. And you don't really realize how quiet that is until you've run some that are not the super quiet. This is considered one of Rolair's ultra quiet, the JC10 Plus. It's 7.5 amps, so it's not going to trip, people's breakers and stuff in the house, especially if you're running your battery chargers on it also or something. You're not blowing out people's lights while you're working. So that was really important to me in getting a larger compressor. And this is also going from a 1 gallon tank to a 2.5 gallon tank. So a whole lot less cycle time here. And I wanted to see how much quieter it'd be even than this little AirBuddy, which I've been impressed with for a long time now. And I'm going to plug these in briefly, so if you're wearing headphones or something, be careful. Fair warning right now, I'm just going to run them for a few seconds each so you can kind of get an idea of the difference in the two. Here's the AirBuddy right here. So that's about what it is, and that is just super nice, and they have a tone that is not that rattly loud tone that just blows out your ears. Okay, let's go ahead and try the new JC10. Can you believe how quiet that air compressor is? I would, just with using my ears here, the JC10 is half as much more quiet than the AirBuddy. And that's me just talking away right over the air compressor. Isn't that just impressive? Back to the AirBuddy for a second. well, you see how loud that is compared? I can see it on my decibel meter. It's pegging out the decibel meter when I run this little one. But this big one is so much quieter even than this. Both these air compressors though, you can run pretty much in the room with you and not blow your ears, and it's fantastic. So anyway, you know me, I like to talk about stuff I've used a lot of time, and the reason that I've used these this long is I cannot keep the local brands running. I bought a brand new DeWalt for a small roof replacement, like a 10 by 10 porch roof. Did that roof replacement, moved on to the next job that was an LP Smart Side, and this was like a 4 or 5 gallon, one of the ones with the bigger wheels and pull behind, and nice I thought. And I mean, it cost like 250 bucks or something from DeWalt, maybe 300. Literally second job doing LP Smart Side, and the whole I don't know what this is, the manifold, where you plug everything in, where the air comes to, and it's regulated, the whole regulator manifold, multiple major air leaks, and I went through and resealed everything. I don't know if there's just plain O-rings missing or what, but the thing is just junk. It had 100% duty cycle on the job because it never could catch up with its own air loss. And I've got to get on e-replacement parts and hopefully get a new manifold for the thing, and not to mention the wheels fall off of it constantly, and it drove me absolutely up the wall. So anyway, these I cannot kill this AirBuddy, so I'm going with another JC10 Plus. Still going to use the AirBuddy for all my little jobs, but this right here, if I need to run a couple of trim guns, if I'm going to have some help with me, or if I want to run something a little more intensive, this is going to be my go-to. The other benefits of the little bit bigger one is they actually added a cord wrap on this one, so you can get right here on the side and store your power cord for the unit, where on the AirBuddy over there, there's really no option like that. And they even put the little cord clip right here and a Velcro strap, so you can actually secure your stuff on this air compressor a little more neatly. Now, one of the big complaints with this one is this little sound silencer thing for the intake on the air, the filter. It actually sticks out further than the roll cage, but not much further than the hose wrap. So as long as you're a little bit careful with that, you'll probably be okay. The other one, this is a fail point too. I think it's probably worse on this unit, because on here it's actually kind of behind the roll cage. But on this one, it sticks right out there. But this is a very minimalistic little designed compressor. So looking forward to using this one, but this compressor right here is one solid little compressor if you're needing something just to enjoy using with your air guns. I know a lot of us have gone with battery guns and stuff now, but there's just, I don't know, it's hard to beat a good gun. This is the Bostitch Smart Point 15 gauge here. This is one of my favorite trim nailers. It just does an absolutely fantastic job. But anyway, thank y'all for being here. If you're looking for a really great compressor, these are absolutely amazing. So I can't say anything better about them. See y'all on the next one.